What's up lads, Josh here and welcome to another player review, and today's player review is going to be over the 5-star skill beast. It is Neymar. We smashed the like bar on the last video. I asked for 100 and we got 135, so that is absolutely fantastic. You guys seem to be really enjoying the squad builders. Hopefully you'll enjoy this player review because the Wallace player review didn't hit sub box and it just didn't do anything, but hopefully you guys will enjoy this. Neymar's stats of 91 pace, 79 shot, 74 passing, and 91 dribbling. Just some absolutely insane stats for how much he is. But I do rate him a lot. Probably my second favourite player that I've used as of yet, because Wallison is hard to take over because he is just an absolutely great player. Let's move on to the player bio, guys. As you guys can see, he's 4-star weak foot and 5-star skill moves. It is a shame he's not 5-star weak foot. He does seem to be able to bang it in with his right or his left. But he is only 4-star weak foot. But like I said, it doesn't really matter. Don't always try and take it on his right, because his left foot is just as good as his right, in my opinion. He's 5'9" tall, just under 6 foot, and is quite a medium-sized character. But he can win the headers, and sometimes he can get shrugged off quite easily. His strength isn't the best, but 147,000 coins I picked him up for. But I did actually sell him on for profit, which was the great part about Neymar. But because he's worth so much, only a certain amount of people can get him. But if you kind of get him, hopefully I can show you why. Let's move on to some in-game stats. As you guys can see, Neymar's in-game stats are absolutely incredible. 95 ball control, 93 dribbling, 87 finishing, which I am quite surprised that's not a lot higher. I thought that would be 90 plus. 79 free kick accuracy, 75 long pass, 79 long shot, 80 penalties, 77 short pass, 81 shot power, and 83 volleys. Some absolutely insane stats. And then you just get to this page and you're blown away. And 94 acceleration, 98 agility, 90 reactions, 92 sprint speed, and 97 stamina. Just absolutely incredible stats. 88 attack positioning and 81 vision. Let's move on to some goals, guys, and hopefully I'll show you how beast he is. Moving on to some goals, guys, and as you guys can see, Neymar's position is, straight there. Not even that much power on that, there wasn't much run up needed, but it's still, it managed to end up in the back of his net, and it was a very nice goal. And then we score a pretty nice long shot from just outside the box, with Neymar, his positioning, his placement of, whenever he decides to shoot and finesse, and that is probably one of the nicest goals I will score. The Neymar flick, the ruler, and then, smash into the one-on-one keeper situation in the 84th minute. It's a very, very nice goal from Neymar. You can use your 5-star skills to advantage with him, but, if you're going for skill moves and skill combos and whatnot, you might struggle because he's not got the best strength. So you may fail sometimes there, but he is a great player if you just use your 5-star skills wisely and not just absolutely mash the triggers, and hopefully something comes off like a montage clip or something. Well, that's a really nice example of how good his left foot is, because if he'd have took that with his right foot, there's no way that's going in, but he uses his intelligence and whacks it with his left foot, and I ain't gonna lie, that was a pass. I just passed it straight across goal, and it did indeed go in. So I'm not too sure what the hell happened there, but I wasn't complaining. In fact, I was laughing. Really nice left foot finesse there again. That's going into the bottom right. If he was to take it with his right, keeper may have saved it. So he used his initiative yet again and whacked it with his left into the bottom right hand corner, and it was a very nice finish. Very nice half volley there. Smashing that over the keeper, and that is a very, very nice goal for Neymar. And this is the last one, and it is by far the nicest one. Heel to heel chop, and then the left-footed weak foot shot smashed into the bottom left-hand corner. Really, really nice goal to finish off all of Neymar's goals. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, be sure to leave a like rating. Neymar is so worth the buy, guys. Can't say how much he's worth the buy. He's just an absolutely incredible player. 147k, for such amazing class, 5-star skills, great shot, pace, everything that you could need for a winger, he has it. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, at JoshGamer94, link will be in the third line of the description. If you want to stay in tune for the latest videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button. There'll be an annotation in the top left hand corner, or there'll be one over that yellow button where it says subscribe. If you missed yesterday's video where Neymar is actually in that hybrid, as you can see on the screen now, click the screen, it'll take you to that on a separate tab, and then you can watch that instead of this one. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, leave a like rating, and apart from that, guys, I'll see you all later.